is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lang.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. You're marvelous. Thank you. Well, Jay's right. It is a game of strategy, a lot of knowledge, and especially daring, and we are about to find out. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our first two players?
Our champion, whose winnings total over $8,700, is a litigation attorney who likes to write country and western songs. Meet Stephen Maiden. And his opponent is a recent mother who teaches baby swimming classes and loves to sail. Meet Janice Haryu.
Stephen and Janice, welcome back to Old Bullseye. And Stephen, you have won yourself a bunch of money, $8,750. Now, let me ask you this. I didn't ask you before. Are you a married man or single?
I'm single, Jim.
Oh, a good-looking guy like you with $8,750? Do you have anybody special, by the way?
Yeah, a couple.
Well, that just blew that. And Janice, you told us that you have a new baby. Mm-hmm. How old is she?
She's 14 months old.
14 months? Have you started to teach her how to swim yet?
Yes, I have.
Isn't that amazing? What age was she when you started to teach her?
Well, I didn't have access to a pool, so she was about 9 months old when I started. A little late.
Oh, an old-timer, yeah. Okay. Well, you're an old-timer this game. You were with us last time, so let's get on with it. The game, of course, is won by accumulating money and correctly answering questions. The first player to bank $1,000 or more wins the game, goes on to play the exciting bonus game. Now, when we interrupted our game on the last show, these were the categories that you were playing with. In the top left-hand window, we have famous women, the name game, heroes and villains, and famous Democrats. In the upper right-hand window, our categories were grand old party, American cities, famous flicks, and about zoology, or biology, rather. And the window below, of course, decides the number of questions you're contracting to answer in whatever category you decide to choose. Well, when the last show ended, there was $150 already in the pot, which is yet to be claimed. And, Stephen, it's your turn to go. You had famous Democrats at $150 per question. Your contract was for a bullseye, which means you can answer as many questions as you wish, stopping whenever you want. Now, you've so far answered one question. Do you want to end the contract now or go for your second question? What are you going to do?
Let's keep rolling.
All right. You got the daring and the nerve. You can go as long as you want. $150 in the pot. Bullseye up here is your second question. Famous Democrats. George McGovern's running mate in 1972 was President Kennedy's head of the Peace Corps. Name him.
Shriver.
The pot is $300. All right. All right, since the bullseye's up, you have to decide again. Do you want to end the contract right here, or do you want to go for your third question?
Let's keep going.
All right, here's your third question. Democrats Thomas Marshall, Martin Van Buren, and Alban Barkley have all held the same elected political office. Name it.
Vice President.
And $450 in the pot. You got it. Now you're rolling. Remember, $1,000 or more wins the game. 4 more questions, and you'll win the game. Do you want to go on for your fourth question, Stephen?
Let's give it another shot.
All right, you're going to continue. Here it is. Question number 4. Henry Wallace and John Nance Garner were both vice presidents who served under this 20th century Democrat. Name him.
Franklin Roosevelt.
And there's $600 in the pot. You know your politics. 3 more questions and you can win the game. Of course, you can also quit if you want to. You want to continue on for your 5th question, or are you going to stop the contract?
Well, let's keep rolling, Jim.
All right, on to the 5th question. You seem to know your Democrats. Here's your 5th question. This unsuccessful Democratic presidential candidate was appointed by Kennedy to be the United States ambassador to the United Nations. He served from 1961 until his death in 1965. Name him.
Stevenson.
$750 in the pot. You're absolutely right. 2 more questions and you'll win the game, but it's your decision. Do you want to end the contract here or go on for your next question?
I'm going to try and run away with it.
You're going to go, all right. Here is your 6th question. Famous Democrats. Democrats Warren Magnuson and Henry Jackson represented this northwestern state in the Senate for a combined total of over 63 years. Name the states.
Missouri?
Ooh, wrong. Control goes over to Janice. Janice, name the states.
Idaho?
Wrong. I'm sorry. The correct answer is Washington. Henry Jackson from Washington. And the control goes back over to you, Stephen. You were saved. You know that? You were just saved. All right. We're still going for this question, the 6th question, and it's a brand new one. Harry Truman held 2 elected offices in his home state. In 1922, he was elected county judge, and in 1934, he was elected to the U.S. Senate. Name his home state.
That's Missouri.
There you go. $900 in the pot. 1 more question will win the game for you, but you can end this contract right now if you want to, or you can go on, and we'll get that decision from Stephen in just a moment. Well, Stephen, so far you've won 3 games, win 2 more for a total of 5, and you'll win something very special. What is it, Jay Stewart?
Stephen, for your driving enjoyment, it's a brand new car.
Good luck, Stephen. All right, you have a very difficult decision to make. 1 more question, and you will go over $1,000, and you'll win the game. However, if you miss that question, Janice will have control and have a chance to win the game. And also, since it is a Bullseye Up, you can end the contract right here. Do you want to try for this next question, or do you want to quit the contract? What are you going to do, Stephen?
Let's try and go over the top.
You're going to try and go, all right? This is your 7th question, I might add. 7 in a row. The category is Famous Democrats. Answer this question. As I told you, you win the game. And if you miss the question, of course, Janice has a chance to win the game. Here we go. Listen carefully. This former president of Ford Motors served as Secretary of Defense under President Kennedy and Johnson. For the game, Stephen, name him.
McNamara?
You got the game! All right. $1,050. You ran it all the way on the bullseye. And Janice, if you hadn't had a chance to answer a question, you'd stay and play again. But since you did have your opportunity, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I'm terribly sorry you didn't have a chance to do more. But you added a lot of beauty and intelligence to our show. And good luck with your babies in their swimming, okay? And we have gifts for you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And, Stephen, you just picked up another $1,050, and I can tell you right now that your grand total up to this very moment, cash and prizes, previous winnings, is $9,800. Not bad, huh? You've now won 4 games. You had a chance to win 1 more and win the car, but immediately, how about the bonus game, huh? Let's win some money. Come on over here. Hey, nice going, guy. You have 4 wins, 1 more to go to get that car. You know how we play this game because last time you pushed it, I think yesterday, a little too far, and you got the lightning. Behind those swirls there are bullseyes, various amounts of money, and, of course, lightning. And they're spinning. You stop them by hitting this button here. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours when you want to quit. Get 3 bullseyes, 1 in each window, will double that pot, whatever you have, and also give you these prizes. Jay?
Stephen, we mean business with these gifts designed for your study. First, Stephen, you love taking care of business when you have this beautiful brass desk. This contemporary Wesley Allen pure brass desk with glass top will enhance any office or home, furnished by Wesley Allen. Then, if you can't whistle while you work, you'll still have music with this beautiful stereo from Akai, known the world over for great sound, beautifully styled match components consisting of an AM/FM stereo receiver, a set of match speakers, and a stereo cassette deck. Remember Akai, you never heard it so good. And next, your decor will be a good reflection on you with this unique Infinity mirror clock and lamp. Infinity collection by creators. Table lamps, clock, wall plaque, decorative, functional, intriguing. Off their fine mirrors, on there a tunnel of light. And finally, Stephen, when you have a problem, remember 2 heads are better than 1, and work it out with your fabulous home computer. Commodore business and personal computer designed for all levels of business and home management. Portable, easy to set up and operate for all your needs. Furnished by Commodore. And Stephen, these prices are worth over $3,000.
That sound all right? All right. I know you want to win those prizes. We want to give you a lot of money. The idea, of course, is to get those bullseyes up there. Win the bonus game, you get $3,000 in prizes plus double in the money of pot. However, don't forget that lightning is behind one of those windows. Should it strike, then you lose. Okay? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The wheels are spinning, and we want bullseyes and money. Come on, bullseyes and money. You have $100. Come on, more money, more bullseyes. $200. And bullseye, $300. All right, nice start.
So far, so good.
No lightning, huh?
That's right.
No lightning, $300. Now you have the decision to make each time. Do you want to go for your second spin, or do you want to take the $300 and walk away? Remember, there is lightning behind one of those windows. What are you going to do?
Now, let's go for it.
You're going to go. You're brave and daring, and you were last time. Good luck, all right? Ready for your second spin. You have $300 in the pot already. Let's get some more money or some bullseyes. Come on, bullseye. There's one. More bullseye. Come on, bullseye. $400 in the pot. Bullseye. Oh,
3 times.
that's 3 times. I tell you what, it's a little disappointing that you didn't pick up any of that cash or those prizes, but it isn't disappointing to know that you already have accumulated $9,800 in cash and prizes. And not only that, you win one more game, and you win a brand new car. All right, good luck in the next game, and we'll be back for that game in just a moment.
Some of our departing contestants will receive from Anchor Hawking every dish, every glass, every serving piece sets a beautiful table. Anchor Hawking says, we set the table for America. And Thompson's waterproofing seal stain. Get deep penetrating color and surface protection for wood, concrete, and masonry. Thompson's waterproofing seal stain. Also, bake someone happy with Creamy Deluxe frosting. It tastes buttercream creamy, spreads buttercream creamy. Try Creamy Deluxe, the buttercream creamy frosting. Here again, Jim Lang.
Thank you very much, Jay. And, Jay, would you please introduce our next challenger?
Jim, he's an attorney whose office is at home, and his hobbies are the violin and piano. Meet Jed Grin Beebe.
Welcome to Bullseye, Jed. You're not from Tennessee by any chance, are you?
No, sir.
I remember that old show, Tennessee, Jed. Remember that? Oh, you're probably too young for that. Attorney, and your office is at home. Why is your office at home?
Well, maybe when I'm good, I'll have an office somewhere else.
Oh, I don't believe that. There must be another reason.
Oh, sure. I cut down on the overhead that way. I can spend some time with my family, and when I want to, I can take some time out and play the violin and the piano.
Very good. Well, we don't have any musical instruments to play here, but we do have a game called Bullseye, and we're about to get underway. Are you set?
Oh, that's even better.
All right. Stephen, you're in control because you're the current reigning champion. Remember, one more game, and you get that car. Here are the categories you'll be playing with in this game. In the upper left-hand window, the categories are Famous Awards, About Cooking, World Geography, our visual category, and World Religion. In the upper right-hand window, the categories are Disney's World, About Astronomy, Sports World, and Dateline 30s. All right, Stephen, you're in charge. You're going for a car now, so good luck to you, and also the good luck to Jed. We'll spin the categories around, and you're in control. And anytime you're ready, Stephen, hit that button. Let's see what you get, all right? You have World Geography, $150 a question. You have Dateline, the 30s, $100 a question. Your contract is 3 questions. All right, which one of those 2 categories? You're in charge, Stephen. You can choose either one. World Geography, Dateline, the 30s.
Let's try World Geography.
World Geography contract is worth $450. It's our visual category. So I would like you to turn around and take a look at the window behind you. Take a look at this map of Asia. 1 of every 7 persons in the world lives in this country. Name it.
India.
$150 in the pot. You're absolutely right. Pot is $150. 2 more questions left in the contract. Here's your next one. Take a look at this map of South America. This South American republic is home to Angel Falls, the world's highest waterfall? Name the country.
Venezuela.
And there's $300 in the pot. You're absolutely right. Now, to claim the pot, you must first complete your contract, and this question will do it. One more question in the contract. Take a look at this map of Northern Europe. 98% of the people in this country belong to the Lutheran faith. For the contract, name this country.
Denmark.
Wrong. Control goes over to you, Jed. Jed, name this country.
Sweden.
And you got it. Contract completed. $450 in the pot. You've completed the contract, Jed. Now you can bank that money, and it's yours to keep, that $450 if you want to. But if you do, control goes back over to Stephen, or you can keep on playing in order to build up the money in the pot. Remember, $1,000 or over in the bank wins the game. What do? Claim the money and bank it, or do you want to keep on playing?
Oh, he's too good a champion to let control go back. I'll have to leave it in the pot.
All right, you're going to hang on. Leave the money in the pot. It's up for grabs. Let's spin the categories. Anytime you're ready, Jed, hit the button. This time you're in control. Let's see what you get. You have World Religions, $150 a question. Disney's World, $150 a question. Your contract is one question, one simple question. Which one of those two you think would be easier for you, Jed?
Let's go with World Religions.
World Religions, okay, that's the category. One is the contract, $150, and this question will complete the contract right now. Here it is. Today, this religion has millions of followers in the Orient, but it was founded in India around 500 B.C. To complete this contract, name it.
Zoroastrianism?
No, wrong. Control goes back over to you, Stephen. To complete the contract, you name it.
Could you repeat the question, Jim?
All right, today this religion has millions of followers in the Orient, but it was founded in India around 500 B.C. Name it.
Buddhism.
And you have completed a contract. $600 now in the pot, and you're back in control, Stephen. $600 in the pot, and do you want to take the $600 and put it in the bank, or do you want to leave it in the pot?
I'm going to leave it in the pot.
You're still going to leave it in the pot. All right, you're very brave. The money stays in there. It's still up for grabs. Remember, $1,000 or more in your bank, and you win the game. Let's spin the information on the board and cover it up there. And as it spins and it's covered up, you're in control, Stephen, so you hit your button and see what you can come up with now. Big contract. What will it be? About cooking, $50 a question. About astronomy, $100 a question. And 2 questions in the contract. All right, which of those 2 do you prefer? Do you know cooking or astronomy better, Stephen?
I prefer neither, Jim, but I'll have to go with cooking.
All right, you have to go with cooking, and that means the contract is worth $100. 2 questions. Here's your first question. This traditional pudding, which is named for a county, I should say, in England, is often served as a side dish with roast beef. Name it.
Yorkshire pudding.
$650 in the pot. You're right. 1 more question, and you've complete the contract. 1 more, and you've got it. Here it is. About cooking. This famous German stew is made from the meat of wild hare or domesticated rabbit. For this contract, name it.
Wellington stew.
What was that? Well, that's wrong. Jed, control goes over to you. Jed, can you name the stew?
Rear pit.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's Hassenpfeffer. The correct answer is Hassenpfeffer. All right, that's wrong. Control goes back over to Stephen again. And Stephen, you got saved there. And there's still 1 question to complete this contract about cooking. 1 more question. A hyphenated term, which is derived from a Turkish word, is used to describe marinated lamb chunks roasted on a skewer. For this contract, name it.
Shish kebab.
Contract completed. You got it. $700 in the pot. All right, you've completed the contract. You can bank that $700. And if you do, of course, control goes back to Jed, or you can keep the money in the pot and keep on playing. And we'll get your decision, Stephen, in just a moment. So think about it. Sure.
To be a contestant on Bullseye, or to join us in the studio, drop a postcard to Bullseye, Post Office Box 938, Los Angeles, California, 90048. That's Bullseye, Post Office Box 938, Los Angeles, California, 90048. Now, back to Jim.
Thank you very much, J.R. When we left you, Stephen had to make a decision. There's $700 in the pot. He just completed a contract, so he gets a chance to make the choice. You want to leave the money in the pot, Stephen? Or do you want to bank it and keep it forever? What are you going to do?
It's been a pretty rocky trail, this game. I think I'm going to go ahead and bank it, Jim.
You're going to bank the money. All right, the $700 goes into your bank. That's yours forever to keep. But control goes over to Jed. And, Jed, I'll tell you what, we have run out of time. But when we come back on our next show, you're going to get to spin the numbers and information on the board and select the category and start answering the questions and see if you can catch up to the 700 Stephen has, because you know $1,000 and you win the game. And one more game and Stephen gets a brand new car. So good luck to both of you. We'll see you on our next show. Until then, this is Jim Lang, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.
Fellow Barter Party contestants will receive Slinky PlayStation, James Industries, makers of the original Slinky walking spring toys. These brightly colored, interacting building toys stimulate children's imagination. Slinky Play Shapes. And Future in Water turns damp mopping into shine mopping. Refresh your shine in no time. Use Future Straight for a tough acrylic shine. Also complete from Johnson Wax cleans and polishes all kinds of furniture without leaving the greasy film to streak or smear. Plus serve the delicious other potato, Golden Royal Prince Yams. High in fiber, vitamin A, and vitamin C. Royal Prince Yams. And get that Lavorus Clean just left the dentist leaving. The #1 single mouthwash formula used by dentists. Try it. Get the feeling. Is a Jack Berry and Dan Enright production.